Hey guys, Johnny here. I wanted to show you how I migrated the procedural mesh blueprints from the Lyra example project that was shown off during State of Unreal to my own project. There's a step in here where we copy the Lyra example content folder from the Lyra starter game plugins to our own project plugins. It's possible that you could just recreate that folder structure without having to copy all the contents. But you'll see that step when we get there, and you can try it a different way if you want. Let's get to it. Okay, so in your brand new project, you want to go up here to plugins. You want to type in geometry script. You want to enable this. If you don't have this, when you migrate those procedural blueprints from the Lyra project, their parents will be broken. They'll say none in the top right, and none of it will work. So you need to have this enabled. You have to restart when you do it. The next step is we're going to go to the plugins folder of the Lyra project and copy and paste a folder from there into a plugins folder for this project. Right here's a good time to mention it. If you don't have that Lyra project yet, you need to go to the Epic Launcher Marketplace, and then you'll see it here somewhere. Or if not, you could just search for it. Lyra starter game is what you want. Click on that. You'll have like free or download here. And when it's done, then you'll have a create project button. So create that project. Right? You want to go in there, go to the plugins folder, and grab Lyra example content. Just copy. Now in the project that we're migrating to, you want to go to the plugins folder. It's okay if you don't have one, just create one. You want to paste in that Lyra example content that we just copied. So now we're in the Lyra project, and here's where we actually finally get to migrate those tools. So in your project folder, content, tools, right, that's where all these procedural mesh blueprints are. You got the content, just right click, migrate, and it's going to show you what it's going to migrate. That's great. Content, sure. It's going to tell you there's stuff already there. That's because we already copy and pasted that Lyra example stuff in the plugins folder. The reason why we already did that is because it complains, it has a little bit of a fit about the folder structure if you don't have that in the plugins folder. Even if the stuff already exists, it's going to drag those dependencies with it. But if you don't have that plugins folder, for some reason it doesn't make it. It actually just lumps them all into one folder. So I'm not sure why it wants to do that, but just say yes to all. It's going to say everything was successful. If you don't have that plugins folder, it'll say that some couldn't be moved. Okay, so we are in the project that we migrated those assets to, right? And if everything works, you should see them here in your content tools. So you should just be able to drag and drop and have them pop into the world. If you have an issue where you missed a step or did something wrong, what you might see is these images won't be updated here, or when you click on them or try and drag them in, it'll give you an error saying blueprint not loaded. And what's actually happening is the parent got blown away when you migrated. So it actually, the parent of these will be none if you go ahead and say open it anyway. It'll give you a warning about crashing or something like that. But those steps that we did ahead of time were what actually enabled us to not let it blow away the parent of these blueprints. Hey guys, sorry about the jump cut. I had an alarm going off I had to check on. If you have any problems or issues or even comments about why or a better way to do something, just let me know. I'm probably going to make another video on actually more in depth on how to use these and what they're good for, more than what they showed you for the couple of minutes there in the State of Unreal video. So see you then.